Life's fucked up, what can you do? I got a dog that doesn't bark, got a car that doesn't start. I'm so poor, I'm at Walmart. Yeah, got about 50 things on my mind. Got my girl asking me where I find. I say it all the time. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I remember when this shit used to exist. TikTok, Xbox, PlayStation, GTA 6 in the making. Life's fucked up, what can you do? I'm used to losing everything that I do. I'm used to losing.
All right, we are live.
Losing to everything.
Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. How's everyone doing this morning? Wake up. And if you didn't put yourself in a good mood, let's go.
Being nice ain't an obligation.
But wouldn't it be a beautiful sensation? Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto, keeping you up to date in the crypto space. How is everyone doing this fantastic, beautiful morning? It is hump day, and I hope you're ready to tackle the hump day. Come on over. Let's get to 2.2K subscribers as we are all-time highs. Do appreciate everybody so much. Could not get there without your likes. Please continue to hit the like. And if you're watching, come on over, hit that bell button. Become a subscriber because you're wasting your time. We're going to do videos. Bitcoin was trading 69,000, I think 800 at the time of this video, exactly at 6.8. It was 4 days ago, and we said that 66,300 would be the next support level. Free pizza, Bitcoin update right now. A little bit of blood in the streets Saturday morning, talking about June 8th. And I'm going to give you a little breakdown of what I expect. So listen carefully what day I say.
300 Bitcoin price. There is support here on the orange line. We must hold that. We must finish the daily candle at support for that level. If we start breaking down below there, there's going to be a 57,300 repeat for a double bottom support, and then that's where we're probably going to have to get this rally back up to the upside. I'll be buying as much as I can, but if you pay close attention, 66,300 is my current bottom for the right shoulder. We'll be building a double bottom there. I do expect cryptocurrency to be bouncing off here. Don't expect much until Tuesday or Wednesday during the week. Expect some consolidation and some repeats to touch these levels. That
Tuesday or Wednesday? What is he talking about? What's today? Today is the 12th. Today's Wednesday. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is the price that we said? Well, we did say that the right shoulder for Bitcoin would fall down to the 66.3. I was very confident. We circled at the zone. And what happened after that? Well, the rest is history, my friends. And you can see the last 4-hour candles. What is happening? We're getting a beautiful right shoulder off the top. It's almost like I'm Bob Ross and I painted the Bitcoin picture. There is no other cryptocurrency YouTuber out there that does this. So what's happening now is we're either getting this parabolic move to the upside or we're going to retest. We'll see if we get resistance here. 71.3 has been the moneymaker. A lot of people have noticed that I've been calling it. Some people actually called me a wizard. That's actually hilarious. I did not realize that I'm a wizard. Thank you so much for your wonderful comment, Mark Anthony. I always say you're a wizard. I'm jumping in, eating the dip like a hungry lion. And guess what? He's eating like a mofo because it is moving up right now. Phil, thank you for your wonderful comment. As usual, Sharpshooter Pete. I love the comments. People, we're starting to get noticed. Let me ask you a question outside of crypto. Does this sound like Elmo? Me and him.
Weird.
Him and I. He sounds exactly.
Hi, I'm Elmo. Whoopsie. He's playing with his wiener.
I just thought it was funny. Talented people. Talented people notice talented people. You know, it's fun to be, have a little fun outside of crypto. That's what we do. That's why Instagram is like that. But we do have a lot of crypto talk in here. We even talked about the economy, talked about crypto assets outside of this as we're pumping right now. And don't be surprised because right now there is a total of, what was the exact price? We have to find that number out. Let's see. What was the number? I apologize, everyone. Just want to get the exact number before I spit out any fake information. It's very important. Today we find out about the Fed cut. Are they going to cut rates? And $6.3 billion, that was the number, I'm sorry. $6.3 billion will get liquidated if the price of 74,000 gets broken. So I want people to understand how important and how significant that is. That is not a small number. But once we start breaking above that resistance of the all-time high for Bitcoin, there is about 6.3. I'm going to keep reminding you all that it get liquidated, that are expecting Bitcoin to go down. So please be super careful what's happening here. You can see the inverted head and shoulders. The right shoulder has yet to happen. What'll happen next will be a rally. That'll be pretty insane. I'm looking for a price anywhere from 90,500 to about 94,000 to be the Bitcoin price once we break that 74,000. And those short liquidations will easily take us to this price. So please be very careful what's happening right now. Ethereum does have the next upgrade coming. The Electra and the Pectra explained here. So if you're interested in that after the Denkin, this Denkin upgrade allowed layer 2 solutions to improve. It was a hard fork to lower the transaction fees almost to nothing, like Polygon, Matic, Optimism, Arbitrum, and all these Ethereum layered projects that were a little expensive to transfer through. So we're starting to make them faster, which is scalable, right? We're starting to make them a little more less expensive. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, come on over and check out the chart on Cointelegraph. It is the Ethereum next upgrade, Preg and Electra, Pectra. That's saying that 10 times fast. Upgrade coming. They talk about the next moves in here. And that's pretty big because what happened here, MetaMask made a move this morning where, well, if you wanted to stake Ethereum, you'd have to have at least 32 Ethereums, and that is no longer to be the case. MetaMask enables pooled staking for Ethereum holders now coming soon, so please be ready. It's not in the United Kingdom or the United States at this current time, but having more users staking and Ethereum staked is beneficial for the Ethereum security, so they found a way. Good job, MetaMask, for making that happen today. Very excited to hear about that. We're getting into the news. We're going to get more back into the charts if you're interested in that sort of thing. Bitcoin ETFs now hold 1 million, which is currently about 70.5 billion worth. BTC in custody. This is a little bit older news, but point is that 5% at least now into the spot Bitcoin ETF. Will they cut rates? Well, we got about 5 hours and 6 minutes to find out. Is the Fed ready to finally, we've been waiting all year for this. Is it finally going to be this time, or are we going to wait till September? I'd rather wait till September for October, which is October. Cryptocurrency just 19 hours ago. Wait a minute. Just 19 hours ago. Talking about it dips under 67,000 as they wait. The traders wait for the Fed's decision. But what is the price now? The price is 69.3, so we must pay close attention. Please hit the like and subscribe if you've yet to do so. We're going over a lot of detailed information. What could happen here, and we're going to break this down for you. I want people to understand how important. Go back to the old video. I said I expect 66.3 to be a support level. We will fall down and then continue to come up. Most likely, I circled it in that video. You could watch. We did a couple videos, 2 of them, matter of fact, confirming that that was happening. As you can see here now, though, we must talk about the 71,300 price. If we could break above there, we're going to be in pretty good shape coming here. So we got a 4-hourly candle, 3 hours coming to the next candle. We'll see what happens. This could be a double top M pattern. We already know all about them, how dangerous they can be, and won't go too much further from there. But if we do get that double bottom, which is what I think can happen, we're going to retest that 66.3. And if we do retest that 66.3, creating this double bottom here, this may be where we finally break and go through. So what many people understand, none of this is financial advice. Gentlemen twice as nice. Wall Street Pete used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange in the open outcry pit, where that no longer exists. They don't have that anymore. The open outcry pit was where we actually executed trades in the market, and people would call all over the world to execute it. We would have a broker execute the trade, and then you would get your money, how many shares you bought at what price. Traded natural gas in the commodities exchange here, if anyone's new to the channel. But this is what we're talking about. A double bottom here at the 66.3. We could get a retest, fake dead cat bounce. Where would it happen? Probably about the 70,300. I don't mean to be precise and paint the picture perfect, but right about there. That's about where you're going to get your double top M pattern. A lot of people call me a wizard. No, it's just doing this for years, understanding what's happening. So you can see what's going on right here, hitting resistance. We won't break above the 71.4 coming in. Probably the highest price we'll see is 70,000 briefly, if we even can get there. 70,200 if we're right around there. And then you'll see it come back down and we'll retest. Everyone's going to have a a friggin' meltdown, and all it's going to be doing is getting a double bottom. And what'll happen there is either we will go to 57 or we will go completely parabolic, and that's where I think Bitcoin is most likely heading. You can see what's happening. You can see how it's working out on the trend here. Everything is starting to look beautiful for an upward W, and I want people to see that because you might not see that with the eye, but if I brought it into play, you may now see it, and I'm trying to get there. Excuse me, trading view changes way too much. So this is what we're looking at, 90,000 Bitcoin, somewhere around there, 87.6, somewhere in that range. Do not be surprised. Bitcoin is somewhere around this range in the next coming fall here or sooner. So that's what I'm excited for. Like I said, 6.3 billion in liquidations, 6.3 billion in liquidations, 2.46 trillion market cap right now. Taking a peek at some of the market here, some of the other cryptocurrencies that we do have. Bitcoin staggering 69.3 at that range we talked about. And Ethereum, there was 3,500 this morning when I woke up, a little under that, and all of a sudden, here is some of the money, some of the smart buys coming in. You can see 200 Bitcoin. I can't believe that, and I'm sorry, I had far side the outflows for the first time. Let me see if I can get that up. For the first time, we had a 200 Bitcoin. That's a lot on the outflows. So nice to see you, JTP. I appreciate you very much for the super chat talking. I have you there. We're trying to see if we can go right back. There it is. I want to see if I can update this. I'm pretty sure I updated it already this morning, and there it is. There it is. All right. So we're back on the scene, excuse me, just a moment. And you can see here, far side investors, 200. We're outflow of 200. That's a lot. That's a big, big move there. Talking about the moves coming. Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Sam, very much. Still just Sam. You called it again. Come on, 74K. And he's hoping for the 74K because why? Because he knows when we get to 74K that there is, as I said, 6.3 billion in short liquidations. What does that mean to the people who are new to the channel, new investor? Don't have no damn clue what that means. It means that we have $6.3 billion betting that the price is going to fall from 69,000 or whatever else they entered the Bitcoin leverage. So you got to be very careful. As I said, this is what I think is going to happen. That's the move coming in. We'll get a double bottom here. This is what we're looking at. You can see the price is getting a real brief rally, and I said that in the title. We're either going parabolic or we're going to see 57,000, so please be very careful. We're not out of the woods. We have to get confirmation. We have to see what happens. If I go to the daily chart, I just want to beat a dead horse a little bit so you can get a better understanding of, do you see what I see? I bet you didn't see that coming. Do you see what I see? And I see that upward W right here, beautifully coming. So I think we're finally going to get it. It'll be Christmas time before you know it. You should fool around, Christmas music, have a good time. Enjoy the holidays, right? I cannot wait for that. My favorite holiday is between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know what yours is. We're talking about an upward W coming in here. Chainlink right now, probably a really cheap price, $15.84. A lot of cheap prices, actually. The more and more I look at it, Cardano leading the way at a cheap price. Even Polygon Matic, I bought some at 69 cents. I thought it was a big dog. Imagine what cryptocurrency does to you. It humbles you very fast. Even some of the best traders in the world. I thought I was the Mac Daddy until Bitcoin reminded me and cryptocurrency reminded me, you're not. You got to earn your right. And it's going to take time. Patience, that's how you earn your right in cryptocurrency. You can see what's happening. We're getting these kind of wicks right here. This is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for like a hammer curl right here. Once I get that and receive, which is probably right about here where we received it, we'll see what happens. That's a little hammer curl coming in. We're in a really big juicy point right here. Double top M could be. You're getting a double top at the current time for this daily. I'm trying to show people what's going on. Double top resistance. We're getting a big meltdown. That's what we had. And do we get this double top M rejection, which is what I'm waiting for. So it's very important. Like I said, beating a dead horse on that. I want people to know it's very important, as you can see. So very, very important to see. We stopped doing the top 20 cryptocurrencies. We're going to jump back on that today. So is there any cryptocurrency you want to talk about? Please let me know. Right now is the time. I'm actually going to wait a couple minutes. We're going to go to about 16 minutes on the video, and if no one wants to talk about the cryptocurrency from here, then we'll end the show. Most important, I do like to say to some of the new followers, thank you so much for your support. I know that it doesn't come out clear all the time, but this is the handsome man that used to work on the trading floor. I worked for Perry, and pretty exciting. New York Mercantile Exchange, it is no longer there, but this is the badge I used to hold. Big, thick badge with some magnets inside to get me in. If found, please drop off at the nearest mailbox. I just want some of the new followers to know these are my credentials. This is where I'm from. And It's exciting. ACH, boy. What's up, Benjamin? Nice to have you on the Super Chat. I do appreciate you tuning in with us. Is that a ACH? Is that what you want to see on the screen? If you hit the like, if you hit the subscribe members can talk to us in the Super Chat. Nice to have you from Canada. I do appreciate you, eh? And I'm not making fun of you, I'm just being funny. I am an American. I know they make fun of us all the time, so I figured, hey, why the hell not, right? I try to be funny here, but he wants to talk about ACH, or she, if it is. I'm not sure exactly, but you can see here we're getting a triple bottom right here. Definitely got the double bottom here for ACH, and if you just would remind me that that's exactly what you're doing. I don't know if ACH is lingo or short term for something, but hey, here's ACH. I could do it for you. Would you like to see? This is what we're talking about. Cryptocurrency, Wall Street. Pete, gentleman used to actually work on Wall Street. You laugh out loud. You're awesome, man. And yes, okay, so he does. All right, so let's do it. We're going to break it down real quick before we go. We'll do a quick little ACH in. Does anybody know what ACH is? ACH, that's a quick deposit, right? We're talking about an ACH bank deposit. Well, how crazy is it, right? ACH. So people got to pay close attention to that. You can see the double bottom here coming in, and there is definitely major support. You can see how it flips from resistance to support. So that's how I found the money line. And what is that money line? Well, we're going to put that up right here for you. This is major support. If it does not hold, ladies and gentlemen, there is a confirmation that we have a problem. So if you pay attention, definitely to mention right here, there is this price. I feel like that's not correlating to what I have here. It is 24,781, whatever. We're pretty close. Hit the like and subscribe. Talking about going on a ride. This is what we look at here. Double top. You can see how bad it is. Could probably go all the way down just a tiny bit more. There's one more level of 22.8. So if this does break, like I said, that 57,000 Bitcoin, this would correlate most likely to around there. Be careful. But I do see a bottom right here. What is the bottom? We talk about max pain. There is a max pain somewhere around here. Possible. You can see how it already happened here in the previous history. But we would be creating new higher lows. This is why I expect this pattern to continue. So if we do get that sort of hell-like symptom of a pattern, well, we could be coming down in between this range, but creating new higher lows ultimately over the time. You can see how the patterns and the trends are your friend till the end. So if I were to look at the trend here, I would say that perhaps we could keep floating, and 24 is the magic number, and that's what I'll be looking at here. Pull out some indicators and get more of a confirmation, but this could be it. So I want people to understand that. Max pain, that's what I'm looking for. And this is what we talk about. We try to break down the scenarios. We're talking about ACH this morning. We put you in a scenario, right? Nobody can do technical analysis exactly where it is. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody has done that. His name was Wall Street Pete. Well, some of us would call it lucky. Some of us would call it, hey, it's getting old, right? When you keep doing it over and over. That's what I was getting to on Instagram here. But this is the max pain. This is where I believe max pain would continue, because if not, we would be in a bear market after this price. We could not see any lower than that 1.5 cent just above there. So ACH is what I'm looking at right there for you. What would I be seeing in a pattern? Well, you can see the beautiful most cup and handle you ever did see. That is definitely some type of a cup and handle with a big retracement, more than 50%. Be close and very careful to that move, but that is cryptocurrency in a nutshell. But I do believe we could get a trigger to the upside, and most likely the price would take us all the way to 3.3. So 3 cents, almost 3.5 cents, but just under that would be the next resistance level. If we were to break above, there would be something happening, because I do see a falling wedge coming in, and I want to get rid of that because I want to show you here where I see this. And we're breaking down ACH a little bit longer than I should, and you got to be careful, because this is some of the things. We're getting a double top M rejection pattern, which is a double top M, and you can see how it's happening here. And then we get that rejection, and finally we'll break off with a W, or we are breaking down, but you can see the major support here. So let's get some indicators out. Let's actually see what we're looking for. Bollinger Bands, I like the EMA. That's usually a little better for me. But let's see. Let's start over, and we know the supports. Remove drawings, and you can see here right now, we're looking pretty bearish, because I see this is the pattern that's breaking down real quick, and I feel like I'm trying to do it quick, and it's not happening. It takes a while. You can see it takes a while to break down the prices here. You can see what we're getting. And this is something like a descending triangle pattern that could be developing, which concerns me, because what happens now is if we don't break out, which is so far a falling wedge, it looks great. ABC-like correction, you can see here. What is happening? Well, we're coming in, hitting resistance exactly where we need to, and then we had a little pivot stop, but we're still in the pattern. So what could be happening is dead cat bounces all the way until that double bottom pattern is developed. We still hold the support here. It's very important. This line is very important. And you can see here, that's what we're looking to do. So I think that ACH is on its way. Remove the indicator because that's not the one I wanted. But if I did pull up the one I wanted, it was this one, the exponential moving average. And there you can see super tight, even on the daily. We're getting super tight Bollinger Bands. I'm getting a few buy signals here on the bottom. I love this. I love this indicator very much. And we're still coming down. So we're building support where we want. I think this is a very bullish divergence right here. And I'm going to stick with it here. Pretty excited to see. Could be that falling wedge. We have to be careful now. We don't want to see this. And this is what we don't want to see. We don't want to see this if we continue to see that. And I'm talking about peaks at the same level, creating another double top. That will be a bearish divergence there. And that will confirm that we're going to see that max pain. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a resistance here, not there. You don't want resistance to make a triple top. You see the triple top already. What happened? We fell. You don't want the triple top. You don't want the quadruple top or whatever we may be doing here. You want to see a price of a resistance level there. So if we don't hit resistance at that price, you are in trouble. You actually want it sooner than rather later. That's more of bullish. This is a bearish. So not financial advice. This is a gentleman twice as nice. This is what we do for you. We spent a long time, but it was very, very important to do that. I'm trying to explain to you why it's so important because of the way the patterns work. That's bearish. This price is bullish. The lower the price we get the rejection is the sooner. Why? Because the pattern is developing into an ABC-like correction, and that is a bullish divergence as opposed to the bearish. So I'll show you right now. I'll make it very simple. This color green is good. This color red is bad. So that's how we do it on the show. I like to keep it very I guess somewhat organized. I was going to say a different word, but you can see here coming in, that's what we're looking at. You guys have a fantastic day. This is what we can do for you on the show. I like to make the lines white. That also helps. You can see the colors a little better, a little more drastic. Orange line is our support right now. And you can see what we're looking. We're rooting for the green pattern. We're hoping that the green is where we come out. And obviously, while the red is red candles, the green is obviously bullish candles, and you can see exactly what we want here. You can see the big coming through. We could break through right here. If we do, keep going. Fantastic. But you will find yourself ultimate resistance at the top of this channel, which is the 37 price. So ACH this morning, we spent a long time on it for a particular follower of ours. You can see how important 6.3 billion in shorts liquidated for Bitcoin would cause to be about an 90,000 Bitcoin price. Nice to see you, Mr. Michael, in the chat. Thanks for all that you do, Bernadette. If I said that right, or Bernadette. I just wondered if it was short for that. But burn it, I love burn it because that's what I did to Saquon Barkley's jersey, that mother effer. How dare you go to my rivals? It's money. I mean, what do you want? The guy went for money. The Giants didn't want to pay him. Let's be real. You guys have a fantastic day. I'm a realist. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick knowing crypto. Double top for ACH. You can see how it happens. It's the same thing with the Bitcoin price, except we're already doing that major resistance across the board for how long? We've been hitting this resistance since March 24th. I said 2 months to the downside. June would be our month. It's kind of weird. All of a sudden, June, we're coming up. Check out 2 months ago to the videos. We said there would be 2 months to the downside. This was the beautiful place I used to work at. Beautiful people screaming and yelling, creating the market. This was a heated, unleaded oil pit. This was most likely the natural gas pit that I worked in. They had cotton, coffee, sugar on different floors. You can see the American flag. We're obviously in America. Beautiful place. And if you ever notice, did you ever notice there's no fucking windows? You could not tell a tall building that we worked in if a plane was coming. Wouldn't that be something you'd want to know after 9/11? We worked here. I worked here after 9/11, right after. And found it a crazy place to work at a building where you never knew the weather outside through a window. We had windows eventually. You'd go on top of the 14th floor where there was alcohol served. Yeah, they had windows. But my point is, this was a pretty crazy place to work. Used to have bomb-sniffing dogs coming in through the friggin' door. I'm not kidding. We were all worried about marijuana. We're like, oh shit, he's going to bust our marijuana? No. He just sniffs bombs. Oh, that's a cool fucking dog. You guys have a great day. My name is Wall Street Pete. I love you guys very much. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. From a Wall Street man, used to work out there almost for a decade. Met a lot of great traders. Probably one of the greatest places in the world. New York City. New York, Manhattan. right on Vesey Street. It is now the Van Gogh Museum. They fucked that building up. Nothing wrong with it. Art is a beautiful thing. Excuse my French, but we had one of the greatest historical things in the world going there. Why would you change that? I would have left the building the way it was. Pisses me off. You guys have a fantastic day. It is hump day. I said right about Wednesday we'd get this pump. Did you watch that short at the beginning of this video? I suggest you rewind, go back to the beginning, and watch how I said to the day we'd be getting this rally. That's fucking crazy. Hit that like button. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. This channel is nothing without the like, the comments, the support, everything. You don't understand how important you are. Thank you.